and Mom just kept insisting it was true, that the boys were there, and she wouldn't listen to anybody. Teresa had to get her boss to cover for her. She had to leave her job for the day, leave behind her customers who'd come to play video slots and Keno. Her boss told her to go, that he'd been through something similar. When I first hear that word, similar, I can't understand what Jackie is trying to say to me, what Teresa's boss was implying. I will understand soon enough. That same day, or maybe in a day or two, Jackie will get on the phone with the specialist. Dementia, the doctor will tell her. Maybe Alzheimer's, but likely Lewy body dementia. The symptoms of Lewy body dementia can appear suddenly, often with a hallucination. Visions of things that aren't really there, like little boys hiding in the closet of your only son's childhood bedroom. What I'll learn is that you can never really know what's going on with the brain, that things like dementia are nearly impossible to diagnose 100% accurately, not until the patient has died, until a skull is cut open. I am shaking when Sam comes out with provisions for our dinner, though a part of me wants to laugh. My mother is locked up in the psych ward in the very same hospital where I was born. And after everything we've gone through, all the screaming and crying and cursing, the years-long silences, apology after apology for the devil inside her, where does she go? What does she see? Little boys hiding in closets. March 2020. We're taking a walk to Greenwood Cemetery. The month is now March, and this is my answer to the buzzing chaos. In fact, taking walks is about the only thing that reminds me that my body is still affected by gravity, that I'm not going to float off into the sky. The walk from our apartment to the entrance gates of Greenwood takes about 45 minutes. This is the furthest we've walked since it happened. The we is my husband and myself, Sam and me. What happened, the it, is debatable. That's what we're talking about on this walk, what we've been talking about non-stop for a month straight, and really, what we've been talking about for the entirety of our relationship, when 15 years ago, my mother uttered a phrase that changed my life. What we're talking about is her dementia, of course, but the line goes backward and forward. What we're talking about happened 15 years ago, and what we're talking about is happening now. What we're talking about is her body and her mind, is a cascading series of events that remarkably, considering the time in which we live, has almost nothing to do with COVID. But COVID is, of course, another thing that we're talking about on this walk. It's here, in New York. We know almost nothing about it. We have no treatments. The hospitals are overflowing. There are trucks full of refrigerated bodies lining nearby blocks, and I spend my days, when I'm not walking, counting ambulance sirens. 6 minutes, I decide. There's a siren every 6 minutes. We're walking to Greenwood Cemetery to find gravity, and, though I haven't admitted this yet, to find silence. Greenwood, with its 600,000 bodies, is the quietest place I've found in the city. I'm digging my fingers into Sam's arms. It's like when we fly. I can't get over my fear that every bump of turbulence is the one. No matter how many statistics I read, no matter how faithfully I do what the behavioral psychologists say, which is, of all things, to firmly press one's rear into the airplane seat. Pretend you're in a car, they say. Feel the bumps. So I make sure that Sam and I sit together when we fly, because my fears haven't yet overridden my desire to travel. I shove my